The
Mungo.
donut.
Yeah.
Letting Mongo. Yeah, obvious.
That's so funny. I mean, that audiobook, and then of course the one that just came out, the movie that just came out with Gosling.
Project Hail Mary.
What an epic, and it's getting unreal reviews.
I really want
on
to
my
see it.
tournament. Yeah.
I want to read the book too. I've heard such good things about it.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Nikki.
Oh, is John coming to us?
Yeah, I think so.
He said, yeah, soon. He said soon.
Well,
soon.
How soon is soon?
Yeah, I don't know.
John Abbott soon.
Okay, so potentially not at all.
I mean, honestly, yeah.
Is this recording yet?
Yeah, I would say he no-showed an entire night when he was like, "Yeah, I'll be there soon," and then just like never showed up.
Oh, was that the same language he was using? Okay, yeah, that's fair. It's tough. Cool.
Soon means he's still doing childcare stuff, and
right.
he anticipates it wrapping up, but he can't actually say when it will wrap up.
Yeah.
We know how hard that is. I mean, I sprinted through the kid stuff just to get to making it right at 8 o'clock. Dub, I'm sure you know the feeling too.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just dumped my kid on my wife. I am so plugged into every facet of that child's life that one night every 2 weeks, I could step away.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. I envy that.
So do we want to start? I mean, we have all of the guild quests and stuff, right?
I can say how soon is soon. Let me see if he says something.
There you go.
Give him 60 seconds.
Well, it's also like I don't mean like we should exclude him. I mean like there are parts of the story that literally will not involve him, and we can knock those out first.
Well, I wanted to ask, like, how do we want to approach this segment? Because, like, we could spend, like, this section of the story before next things happen or things that are put into motion is sort of designed for you to do a variety of things. That can be, joining these factions, opening for business if you decide you want to run the tavern, that kind of stuff, right? We could spend a lot of time on this and like do every quest and do that, and that's cool. That could be several sessions, right? Or we could kind of do these in like small groups and show certain things that matter, and maybe don't show the other stuff, like and we can kind of run it sort of like a not so much like a montage, but like just kind of do little vignette like in each moment, right? Like I'm curious what you guys prefer on that sense.
No preference, personally.
Yeah, I mean either, or I mean yeah, this is gonna be a cop out, but also no preference.
I just want a game with
what
the
do you
boys.
prefer, Frank? Yeah, we're here for a good hang. What are you most comfortable with, Frank?
I mean, I don't know. Like it all. I remember playing this part of the campaign, and we joined several different groups, and like and ran the tavern and kind of dealt with that, and it felt like a long time. But I'm good kind of either way.
It does seem like it would take, like, we would be in this section for quite a while, like getting everything done. So, but if we wanted to like keep progressing the story, then
yeah, maybe it's a mix of both, right? Like we've each been assigned little side quests. Like maybe we dabble in those, but maybe we're not spending 4 or 5 sessions running a tavern. It's
right.
Probably a mix of both.
Like, you guys haven't really decided to open it as a tavern, right? So
we're broke.
I just want to do a tavern sim just for the next year or so. Like just every customer coming in, we have an interaction with them.
Yeah.
Chris is just a bus boy. He's just using his prestidigitation to just clean dishes, and that's just the whole. That's the whole campaign.
We need to buy more napkins. We don't have enough napkins.
It's that Key and Peele bit where it's like, all right, we're gonna rob the bank by getting a job there, working there for 40 years.
That's a job.
Cool. All right, so we won't. So we're not doing that part. That'll quicken things up considerably. In that case, like which of the
Can you run us back through each of the quests, or can somebody look at the recap channel and read those off?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna need some help for which ones I presented. So that's
why we have the recap.
I believe Emerald Enclave was
March 5th.
Outline really Farms.
March 5th was our last one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, each of us were given 2. I think I wrote this down in my notebook too, like a simpler.
I'm just laughing at one of the party members knocked over a live, laugh, love sign on the way out.
That's it. Okay. Emerald Enclave, Falcon Mire, or Southern Ward. You decided on Falcon Mire. Bregan Darth faction. Hold on. No, hold on. Okay, Druid. Well, here the one thing that I know for certain, Druid quest. So this was yours, Dean. Farm scared by Scarecrow. I guess there's like a 2-life Scarecrow that's been like manifested, and that was the one we selected. Harper's. The quest we went with was saving an old lady there's a monster in her shop. She has a cat. Blackstaff Silvar. Monk in a cave.
Okay, we're not doing that one. We'll come back to Force Grey. That one is really troll and not all that important. So, yeah. All right. We'll shorten that one and we'll come back to Force Grey. And that was John Abbott's anyway. So that was Silvar's character. Yeah. So cool.
John said within 10.
Yeah.
Aldrich, do we have a stream up yet? So Lene's asking.
Yes, I do.
Hold okay. Please. And your audio's working on it.
Yep.
What did we do for the order? Did you pick one? Did you go to the thing? The gauntlet?
Me?
Yeah. Like did you pick a quest?
I think I picked whatever the easier one was.
Aldrich. Hall of Justice tomorrow night. Order of Hold on, let me see.
The Black Viper or
Zents versus Xanathar fights or the Black Viper robbing people?
Yeah.
And I think I have circled Zents versus Xanathars.
Okay.
I had that one circled.
Yeah.
That's why we take notes, boys.
Cool. All right. So which we're gonna say like these take place over the period of a week, right? And if we want to have like interactions in the evenings and stuff like that, we can do that. We're not gonna run each part in any particular order, because like I think it's like too weird to keep straight. But which one are we interested in exploring first?
The Bigsby enlightenment thing, is that a completely different quest in itself, or do we?
That's just at the end of the day. She's just casting it. It's a spell that takes all day. Awaken takes all day. So, but we can do the Emerald Enclave quest first if that's what you want to do for that reason.
Unless we want to warm up with a small one, like Ian, you had the Scarecrow in the field that was terrorizing people. That one seemed pretty interesting.
That is Emerald Enclave, right? So.
Oh, that is.
Yeah. Cool. All right, we can do that one.
Right? I mean, you guys down for that?
Sure.
Whatever.
Yeah. That sounds good.
All right, cool. So we'll say that these 4, and if Sylvar decides to show up in time, that's fine. So these are outlying farms. They've been terrorized by Scarecrow come to life, slaughtered livestock, chased horses, and spooked farmers. No people have been killed as of yet, but the city guard's dragging their heels. So outlying farms, you've got to get out to the city, or like outside of the city. So, if you look at the map, let me start the session. There's kind of 2 ways or 3 ways out. You've got the south gate, the river gate, or the north gate. You're in the northern ward, so the north gate would be the closest. Obviously, you can see a number of different villages and stuff. The largest farm would be Ammon's farm. So, how would you like to investigate this menace?
Let's see.
Do we know where he is yet, or we're quite literally all we know he's on the outskirts of town?
Yeah, it's been harassing the farms on the outerlying farms.
I think it's probably best that we travel as a group, and maybe we just start with the biggest farm, which is Ammon's farm, and we just have a conversation with some of the farmers there to see what they know.
Cool. So when you arrive at Ammon's farm, this is like, as much as like in a fantasy world you could have like a corporate type farm like this. That's what's going on here. It's like very